Thraki's hamster was sick, and she said that in our group chat, and already I was like really sad hearing that because I had like met the hamster more frequently, and I knew its personality, and it was like really cute and mischievous and naughty and funny. Like, just you could see, like, a pet's personality when you like look at their movements and like how they're doing things. And also, the hamster, I would like go over to feed it. She would climb onto my hand and eat the little worms, and if I'm offering the worm like this, she would put both her paws up and she would put them around my finger like this, and I could feel her little like claws and fingers. So cute. She was so cute. She was so smart. She was a smart little girl. Anyway, so she was sick, and I was really sad to hear that. And the vet was like, I think we suggest like putting her down because she's in pain. So Thraki was like, do you guys want to come over to meet her? So we went. And Urshana comes over. She brings like a strawberry for the hamster just in case the hamster wants to eat it. And Thraki's offering the strawberry to the hamster, Madeline. And Urshana goes, and Madeline didn't want it. And she didn't want it, and she pushed the spoon away like this, like in an angry way. She's so funny even then, even when she's in pain, and kind of loopy from the pain meds. She's so funny. And so she rejected the strawberry, and Hershana goes, do you know you have 20 minutes? And I was like, Hershana, that's fucking crazy. And Hershana goes, no, that's a meme. And I was like, what? I've never seen that in my life. I thought Hershana was just saying that. And then she's like Googling. I'm like, a meme from where? What's the original? And she's like, I don't know, but it's like someone going like, do you know you have 20 minutes? And I was like, yeah, but where's it from? Which show? Where's it from? And she's like, no, it's a meme. I was like, Arjana, I understand. I've just never, who's in it? Which character? Which actor? Maybe a little jog something. She's like, I don't know. She's Googling it. Googling it. She shows an image I've never seen before in my life, and in it, someone's going like, do you know you have 30 minutes? Something like that. But I just thought that was so funny, crazy. And then Sadia comes over, and then we go to the clinic together. Me, Tharaki, and Sadia. And this is Tharaki's hamster. I think that's important to remember in this story. And then we get to the clinic, and they're like putting her to sleep, as in actually sleep. Like they put her to sleep, and then they also gave her gas to sedate her before the final like injection or whatever. We spent a lot of time with her. We touched her. That sounds weird, but like we pet her. And obviously, clearly, it was like a good decision Thragi was making because she's not suffering and she's not in pain. But at the end, when they were giving her gas, she just looked so small, and I was like crying. I was standing next to Thragi. I was crying like small tears. Okay, very gentle, kind of not sobbing, kind of crying. And I was like praying for her and like to have a peaceful end, you know. And Thraki's not a crier, but like she feels things intensely, deeply. She's just not a crier. Me and Sadia are criers. So I cried there. I think Sadia cried at some point, very little. Just the tears coming down silently. Then after that, we go into the waiting room to wait now, because the final part's happening. And we had brought her in this big cardboard box, but in a carrier. But like the cardboard box had like all of Madeline's things in it, and like a big blanket in case it was like cold outside, and the blanket we had draped over the box. And then Thraki goes to sit down, and she's managing the box and like the things in it. And then she looks at the blanket. She's holding the blanket. She's like, oh, you know what? We don't need to put it like this anymore. We can just fold it up. We don't need it. And she says that, and I like turn to Sadia and I go like, and then I burst into tears loudly in the waiting room. And because I made that face, and probably because I'm always joking with Sadia and fucking around, immediately, like, I'm bursting into tears really loudly. Immediately, Sadia goes like, "Are you joking?" Like, kind of loudly. Reception's right there, by the way, and there's like 3 people behind it, and they probably all heard Sadia very insensitively go like, "Are you joking?" And then mid cry, I started to laugh. Then I turned to Sadia again. I'm like shaking, crying so hard. I turned to Sadia. I'm like, "No." And then I'm laughing, crying, and then Sadia stands up and she's crying too. and then and then someone from behind the reception comes around and hands me like a box of tissues. And Thraki's not crying. And then I look at Sadia and I go, it's not even my hamster. Like, I felt so bad that I was doing that, but I couldn't. It was genuinely like, it was so sad to think that the blanket was folded now. Do you understand? There's a tangible effect of Madeline's absence in the world. I can't even think about the blanket. But yeah, I just thought it was really funny how Sadia said loudly, "Are you joking?" Because I'm crying after a beloved pet has just passed away. What? Is there a time for a joke? No, I'm joking. This is funny because I'm joking with Sadia all the time. So like 99% of things that I do with Sadia, I'm like joking. So I really don't blame her. I don't blame her. But I thought it was funny. Um, yeah. Do you think I was allowed to say that? Okay, great. Thanks for listening. Bye.